Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. We've done the Napoleonic Wars, and we've done Asia, or I guess Japanese warfare. Now, we're doing Greece, or, well, ancient warfare. And we're gonna start off by, in this desert, having two phalanx formation fighting each other. So first off, I'm gonna do it with shields. So we're gonna have shields, and then we're gonna have spears behind them. And we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna see how many I can put here. There's a bit of an uneven ground. That's gonna be interesting to see if this force sort of get out of line as they walk down this hill. And I think there's a bit uneven on this side as well. Let's see. Trying to get roughly an even number as well, since that's obviously important to the outcome. So that's not really even. There's a difference of a few men. I think the red ones have about maybe 4 men more or something like that. But anyways, let's see how this goes. Oh, we have one going off. Oh, he's going home. Back to Greece for me. Even though I think the red were outnumbering the blue, it looks like the blue are winning. Oh shit, I just realized there's a battlefield going on. Ah, and he stabs the Roman. He's gonna, no, he's destroyed. So let's add on to this. Let's add. The thing about the chariot, I've seen other pictures when it actually is a chariot, but now it's sort of Christmas spirit chariot thing, so we're not gonna put that in, unfortunately. So it's only gonna be it's a bit shame because there's only 2 units of this, so I'm not entirely sure how to spice it up, and I think I can. I'll have to think of something rather clever. So now there's 2 lines going at each other. Now the disparity here has increased quite a lot in between the red and the blue. Let's see how this goes. Once again, we have the end of the line there, just walking away. And it goes into a complete cluster here. Maybe the spearman coming down from the hill actually gains them an advantage. But no, I think this time around, because the advantage of how many more soldiers the red have, they are victorious. We've got one guy there. He's having trouble just getting there because of all the dead people everywhere. I sort of thought that maybe he could do it, so we're gonna have to add on a bit more to the blue side. I think, yes, it is the blue that it's a bit outnumbered here, so the blue is gonna need a few more men to make it even. I'm gonna put some spikes back, some pikemen back here, and then another one up here. There. How strange. It's a difference of 10 points. But now it's an even fight, even-ish fight. They crash into each other. It looks like the red have an advantage down here. They're just pushing into each other. Yeah, it looks like the red, there's some advantage there. I'm not entirely sure. It's probably to do with the formation, but it also could be due to the ground. And the red are victorious. What about just testing? We have 1 spearman and 1 Roman fighting each other. Who will win? The Roman is able to stop the shield. Is he gonna be able, though, to throw himself onto... No! This one, I think, could... Oh, it almost plays out exactly the same. Yeah, he's getting around the shield. The Roman is not able to really push through. So what if there were two Romans? Then one could turn the spear and the other one could push in to the pike guy. So now they come on both sides, and they're sort of squashing him in between themselves, or trying to at least. Oh, he killed that one. Oh, he killed both of them. I think that was just bad luck for the Romans, but let's add on one. 3 Romans versus 1 phalanx. He won't be able... Hit what? Okay, so we're gonna have to step this up. 4 Romans. Go on then. Smash him for Rome. This time around, they've... Oh, that guy just crushed himself, I guess. And that guy falls. Come on, push the bastard. There we go. 4 Romans. Rome clearly wins. Rome is a real winner state. Now, another movie. Last time we did Fall of the Samurai with the Japanese. How about 300? Now, it would be nice maybe to have different maps. If you could, you know, sculpt the maps yourself, that would be pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna have a phalanx. I think we're gonna have it 3-man deep, and we're gonna see about getting them so the pikes overlap like this. So we have, so they sort of protect each other. So it's gonna be harder for the enemy to get through here. As you can see, there's almost as 3 of these pikes now sticking forward, so it's going to be really hard for the Persians to get through. Now, who's going to play the Persians? Because there's no more here in the ancient faction. Well, we have the Crusader Thieves, which will be the Persian force. So this is one of the first waves when they just send in some crappy unit. I think the Persians... No, let's have one more line. The Persians need to clearly outnumber the Spartans. And here we go. The Spartans cut into it, but the Persians are able to just push over some of the pikes and get into the formation. They sort of get tangled after a while here with the spears. But they were able to successfully hold against the Persians. So we're going to add one more line here. And let's fight. And they just crash in. Just the sheer number. They're able to push over the pikes. Look at how they push the right over there. So they're able to get around. But that extra line, I'm wondering if that's going to be enough. Because there's still quite a lot of Spartans here. And the Spartans are once again victorious. We're going to have to add a bit more. Let's push in 2 more lines. 2 more lines of Persians. This is a lot of Persians right now. Boom. And smash. They smash into each other. And the Persians, it's sort of like a wave, and they're being pushed above. This time the Persians are able to be victorious. Look how they push there over on the right. I'm not sure, but it might be the hill advantage there that could help, because you can clearly see that there's a hill advantage here. So they would be able to come down from above onto this pike formation. But let's see how well the Spartans do when they have to fight in the shade. So we're gonna put... We need a few of these to just break up the formation a bit, maybe. So 3 lines. We know that the Spartans can defeat this. But if there's archers behind, 1 line of archers, I think the archers, though, they're probably gonna shoot some of their own. Let's see. Fight in the shade. The Spartans has to kill all of these, and then they have to get through. Oh, the Spartans really don't do well. They don't have any protection. We got one guy there. He was stuck in the ground. Yeah, so they're not able to get through this. I really don't want to mess this formation up, but we're gonna have to add shields here for give the Spartans a chance. So let's see. I can get shields here. Let's see. You can get shields just in among here. There we go. Let's start it off. So now they have shields to protect against the archer fire. Maybe this will be too easy. Let's see. The archers are able to shoot quite a few of them. But yeah, the shields really helped. And the Persian archers are being killed. This last archer, though, got a few men. What if we push in more thieves? I mean Persians. Okay, we can't really fit in more Persians there. How about more Persians turning up behind the archers then? This is a load of Persians. Right, fight! Oh, that really took a toll on the frames here. Boom. The archers charge into the mess. It's a complete clusterfuck, and the frames go to hell. Just that. Ooh, did you see that? It just the Persian just came underneath the Spartan and just pushed him over himself. That was a bit. I more a bit loud there maybe. What else is there? We've got the pikes. Have we had pikes versus pikes? Yeah, we had the phalanx against the phalanx. How about we can do a bigger. How about, yes, we have a Roman testudo or turtle formation. A thick form of line like this in a square against a Spartan line of pikemen. So we'll see if the Romans are able to break through the center of the pike formation. We're gonna have to make it, since there's so many Romans, we're gonna have to make it quite thick. We'll start off with 3 and see how that goes. And here the Romans come. The thing about it though is that the Spartans will envelop and come on the sides. Oh no! The Roman plan seemed to have failed, and instead we've turned it into the Battle of Cannae. Although the Romans are actually being able to push out on the left side. The Romans did pretty well. I was unsure if they were gonna, how well they were gonna perform. But I was thinking at least the Romans would be able to just push through the center. So at this point there's 5 Romans versus 3 Spartans, unless these 2 Spartans wants to stab each other. Okay, they stabbed their friend, so there's 2 Spartans versus 3 Romans, and there's just too much debris everywhere, and it crushed that Spartan under the shield. It's pushing this one, and the Romans are victorious. So the Spartan clearly is going to need, let's see about giving them 1 more line of spears. Is that gonna help them? Because it was such an even match. Let's go. If the Spartans win this, we could give the Romans auxiliary troops. It's when the Spartans come around the flank as they're able to cut behind the shield And they're able to do it here, but there's also, I think there's quite a lot of chance of just the Spartans cutting each other down. I think that was happened right here. They were quite successful, but then there were a few stubborn Romans and the Spartans just started stabbing each other. Let's see. Oh, that one. Yes. The Romans gonna need some auxiliary troops. But what do they need? You know what? The Romans, they did have a lot of siege weaponry and stuff. So they're gonna have ballistas. This is gonna mess things up quite a lot. Okay, these guys gonna fire. Oh, it killed a lot of it, load of its own. Not a great start there for the Romans. I think, yeah, the ballistas clearly did no favors to the Roman side this time around. The guy aiming it is clearly drunk or something. I'm not entirely sure. I think he purposely hit those two. There was loads of other Spartans he could fire at, but he specifically hit those two over there. And now it's down to this drunkard. Are you going to be able to hit anything? Yeah, clearly the ballista guys are not to be trusted. What about catapults then? Catapults to fire in on them. Now I wish you could remove single units. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there is a way. But I wish to remove these, since they're clearly working for the enemy. Let's see about the great stones going through. This time around, the ballista guy actually sort of did his job. Maybe. No, this one shot quite a lot of his own. A catapult goes through. Boom! Catapults versus Romans. Loads and loads of Romans. I'm thinking loads and loads of Romans. And the catapults firing into that. That's, I think, will be pretty cool. We got one Spartan left. And he's crushed. Right. We're gonna have loads and loads and loads upon Romans. The Roman Legionnaire. The might of Rome cannot be stopped by some Greek catapults. This is a lot of Romans. Look at this. The might of Rome. Versus a few catapults. How many catapults? One there. Let's have 4 to start off with. And start. The Romans advance and the stones come flying through. Not as many Romans died as I thought maybe. They're coming heavy on the right. I'm not entirely sure how they're gonna kill the catapult though. The Romans are flying all over the place. They are smashing into the catapult, and just by the sheer weight and number of the troops, they are crushing it. Oh, is he gonna get a last shot off here? Boom! Quite a few Romans died here. Let's up the catapults. I'm not gonna put any ballistas there. They're stupid. Ballistas are stupid. Let's see it from this side this time around. Boom! And it just flies through. But quite a few of them are able to get through here. I say. Bit too early maybe. Some are able to get through. The catapults are now going to probably shoot at each other. Yeah, they're going to kill off each other. But yeah, there's 2 catapults left. Yeah, and the Romans won. Since there's not a lot of units here, I guess we can put in a chariot. Santa Claus is gonna break up the formation. Coming in here. Whee! and the Santa goes flying. And then, since the Romans are now concentrated in the center, oh, look at those catapult stones going through. Yeah, the Romans not going to have a chance this time around, I don't think. Unless they are able to get close enough. It's just a few. This Roman has lost his shield. Poor Roman. Oh, he's pushed away. He wish he had his shield then, I think. There's another Roman who's lost his shield. Please save me. Don't kill me. Oh, his headshot. The last Roman. Played by Tom Cruise. And he's smacked. Right, yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I can think of. So, I believe we're gonna end it right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.